Some officers thought they were untouchable until the cameras told a different story. Brace yourself for jaw-dropping moments when corruption was caught red-handed and the truth came to light.
All right, sir?
Yeah, I was checking out something out on the map.
Okay, all right. You do realize you stopped back there?
Yeah, we thought we could get through, and then we saw we couldn't, so we turned around.
All right. You got your driver's license with you?
I do. Am I getting pulled over for something?
Well, you pulled into the water driveway back there.
To turn around.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out what you were doing. We're trying to identify you.
Is that illegal?
How's my ID going to tell you what I'm doing?
Well, we're trying to identify you.
Okay.
For what?
May I please have your driver's license?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir.
What infraction do you believe I've
pulled
committed?
over here on the road, and I checked that.
Because I was going to look at the map. I didn't want to get on my cellular device
Well, that's good.
while I was driving.
Well, that's good. I appreciate it. You got your driver's license?
Stopping your car if you're gonna use your phone is the safest thing you can do. But in the bizarro world this cop lives in,
I have my driver's license with me, but I'm not certain I'm required to give it. Can you state some sort of statute or
Yes, sir.
some sort of infraction?
Anytime you're requested by law enforcement to provide driver's license, you have to provide driver's license.
If you've committed some sort of infraction or
You turn around
crime.
back there.
Was
Isn't
that
that
illegal?
illegal?
Was that illegal?
And you pulled in, so we're trying to figure out what
Was
you're
that
doing.
illegal?
Now. We were trying to figure out.
I understand that.
We're trying to figure out what you're doing there.
But you're not to figure out what I'm doing, police. You're the law enforcement police.
And that we're trying to figure out. It's suspicious. So we're just trying to figure out what you were doing there.
Is one of these cars your supervisor?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'd like
but
to talk to your supervisor,
You're going
please.
to talk to me right now. And do you have your driver's license?
I'm not. I don't think I'm required to give you my driver's license, and I'd like to talk to your supervisor to find out.
it's simply an excuse to pull you over.
I don't believe you're giving me a lawful command, sir.
Yes, I am. Sir.
For what purpose do you need my ID? What crime or ordinance do you suspect me to have broken?
Because it was suspicious of you to pull.
Suspicious?
into
Is
the
that a
driveway and back
misdemeanor
up
or is that a
pull back
felony?
This way.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
That's articulable, reasonable suspicion that you were
Of what
doing
crime?
something. That you were loitering or something like that. Do you have?
Do you have evidence that I was loitering?
Sir, you pulled in back there, did you not?
I turned around, yeah, because I saw that I couldn't get through.
You
That's
couldn't get
correct.
through. The road was open. I don't know.
Oh, I saw. It looked like there was checkpoints for getting into the prison or something. So we turned around because we didn't think we could get through.
As you can see from our plate, we're not from here, so yeah.
Everything the cop says is absolute baloney, but he seems to forget that everything is being recorded.
Do you have your driver's license?
I don't. I'm telling you. Am I lawfully required to give you my ID?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What? For what purposes am I lawfully required?
Well, I just explain to you, sir.
Suspicion isn't a crime, and I didn't break any
Reasonable
ordinance.
suspicion, yes.
Of a crime.
Of a reasonable suspicion that you turn around back
Can
there
I just
doing
talk to the
something.
supervisor that's back there?
No, sir. I need your driver's license.
No, I'm done answering questions.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
For what purpose?
Step out of the vehicle, sir. I just need to identify you.
But
that's
for what
all.
purpose?
You're making it harder. All I'm trying to do is.
I'm trying to make it lawful.
You would think that the cop would get tired after lying out of his teeth so much, but he is just getting started with his BS.
All I'm trying to do.
What law do you think I broke to pull me over for?
You were down there. You pulled into.
Yes, I
I
did.
didn't know what you were doing, right?
I turned around.
That's the
I told you
warden's
what I'm doing.
residence. That's the warden's residence.
I turned
State
around.
Property,
I didn't
right?
know whose it was.
It's state property. So I came
So
down
it's
here to
public
identify.
property.
That's state property.
Public
Okay.
property, then.
That's state property. Okay.
Was
So-
it illegal to turn around on his
Well,
property?
it's articulably reasonable suspicious that you're performing something
A turnaround?
illegal there,
In a
or
vehicle?
you're doing something there when we have other things going on. So if I can please identify
I'm not
you,
from
sir.
this town.
Okay, and that's fine. And all I have to do is identify you. We can get you on your way.
How is identifying me going to tell you what I was doing?
Well, we're making sure that you're not a wanted person. You're somebody that was going to go there and harm the warden or something.
The ID is not
I'm
going to tell you
making a
that.
formal request for your supervisor right
Okay,
now.
well that's fine, sir.
I'm formally
but-
making a request
and
right now for your
I'm making a
supervisor.
formal request that you provide your driver's license.
But it's not a lawful request.
This man must have the patience of a saint, because no one else could stand this dirty cop's groveling for this long.
Correct.
It is a lawful
For
request.
what reason do I need
Like
my
I said,
details?
articulable suspicion.
What is the statute? 35.
3611, 36.
35.3611. What's your statute IDing? It says that if you've committed a crime, if you have
Negative.
in the commission of a crime,
Negative.
already
Go ahead,
committed a crime.
Step out from me, sir. Go ahead, step out.
I'm trying to get
Step
identified,
back
and I
here.
don't think I need to.
Step back here.
For what reason?
Step back here.
What
Step
did
back
he
here.
explain? He explained that I turned around in someone's driveway. Yes, I did. I don't know whose driveway it was.
Stop and listen. You asked
Sir.
me a question. I'm telling you exactly what I'm
I
doing.
don't. Is it unlawful to turn around in a driveway? Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Currently, there's been events happening there in prison, correct?
I don't know. You can see I'm from
All right,
Florida.
so we're
Apparently, the driver with a Florida plate is under suspicion for a prison break that happened nearby. These corrupt cops are just saying anything to make their incompetence sound sane.
An incident going on right now.
I didn't know that either.
Warden's driveway. Now you're leaving.
I pulled into a driveway. I didn't know whose driveway it was. Wasn't posted for trespassing.
If you
I
hand
made
your
sure to
phone
look.
to your buddy, he can record with both phones, but you're going to step out here and we're going to try to identify.
Well, how is stepping out going to make me identify?
Because you haven't cooperated. I asked you
Okay,
multiple
so
times.
I'm going to ask
here.
you, sir, so you're supervisor, correct?
Doesn't matter. This is stop right there.
But is this a lawful request for my ID?
It seems these cops will do anything but give the man a clear and straightforward reason for this stop. And that has to be one of the most frustrating things ever.
Can you tell me what lawful statute or
Sir,
of what?
Sit-
My wallet's down there, so I can get you my ID from down there.
Can you
I'm
grab
not
the
going to have you
wallet
get it.
from right there? Can you grab? I was
I
pointing
can't
at
see
it.
it.
It's right there. That's why I was pointing at it. You think that?
Okay, so I'm going to identify myself.
Let me see you
I'm going to
grab it.
identify myself, but I am going to make sure to follow through with this because I don't believe it's
By
lawful.
all means,
Okay.
please, sir.
So
I'm
you're-
not telling you. I'm not telling
So
you.
you're
you
right,
can't.
just for the record, you're identifying me right now for what purpose?
Like I told you.
Because
you
you're suspicious.
turned
Because I'm
around.
suspicious.
Yes, you turned around. You don't know everything that has happened.
I don't
recently.
know anything that's
Okay,
happened. I'm not
so
from here.
I'm going to explain it to you once I'm able to identify it.
Okay.
The cop admits the man has no idea about whatever incident happened here, but still keeps on prodding him for absolutely no reason.
So you're identifying me for suspicious behavior,
Yes, sir.
and that's not a misdemeanor nor a felony.
It is. It would
nor
be.
have
What-
I committed
what-
a traffic infraction.
We don't know what you're doing. But honestly,
This isn't going to tell you what I'm doing. But so, just for the record, I have not made a traffic infraction, correct?
sir,
Is that correct?
You pulled into the water.
Did I
You
make
are
a traffic
articulable-
infraction? Yes or
Sir,
no?
Sir, you pulled into a driveway that does not
Yes, I
belong
did.
to you, right?
Yes.
You don't know who it belongs to.
Correct. I was
All
turning
right,
around.
so
It's
I'm
a
coming
normal
down here.
practice.
I've informed you.
Yes.
When I initially informed you, when I asked for your driver's license, you asked for the reason. I informed you whose driveway that was.
Which I asked was that unlawful,
All right.
and you said
Yes,
it's
I'm
state
trying
property.
I'm trying to figure out because of the
My
events that
ID is going
occurred.
to make it yes or not
Yes, sir.
unlawful.
Yes, sir.
My
Let
ID
me
is going to
see- let
change
me see
whether
your
it's
driver's
lawful or not.
Clearly, this cop is completely allergic to being responsible and honest, and it makes you lose your mind.
I
minute.
am handing you my driver's license
Yes,
under
sir.
duress. Under threat of.
okay.
Am I going to get arrested if I don't give you my license?
Sir, you can be charged. I'm just asking for your driver's
Am
license.
I going to be arrested if I don't give you
I'm
my
just
driver's
asking
license?
for your driver's license. Yes, sir.
If
you
you're
can be arrested.
if
You
you're
can.
asking for it, I'm going to say no. If you're requesting it, requiring it by law,
I am requiring
under
it by law.
threat of arrest, then I will.
I
then
am
will do it.
requiring it by law. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am going to get arrested if I don't ID myself.
There is state law that says when you're requested by
That's a
law
yes or
enforcement.
no?
Yes, if
Okay.
you're required by law enforcement, you must provide your driver's
All right.
license.
If there's a reasonable suspicion.
This is articulable reasonable suspicion. You just
Of
proved
what
it.
crime? Of what crime? Whoa! Whoa! Simple battery. You just battered me, sir.
This cop is just digging himself into a deeper hole. And the worst part for him is that this assault was recorded from so many different cameras, including his own body cam.
Step out here, because I've given you lawful commands.
And you have my ID.
Please,
And you have my ID.
Please give your phone to your friend, and we're gonna step out here.
Okay, I'm stepping out. You don't need to manhandle me. I'm
not.
stepping out.
How am I
You're
manhandling?
in-
Step out.
Okay, I'm stepping
I'm
out.
not. I don't want you doing anything to put the vehicle in drive because I've had that happen before.
I'll shut it off.
All right, thank you.
I didn't even think of that. I apologize.
Step back
Okay,
here.
I'm stepping back. Ah,
We're gonna step in front of my car. We'll get out the road.
you drop it. Stop barking orders at me, tyrant. That's what you are. You know it. And we're gonna make sure everybody knows it. Hey, go live. Are you live?
No.
Yeah, go live.
If you required me driver's license, I could let you go. Y'all could have been going. All right.
We'll take care of that later. That's a civil rights matter.
If you thought this case was extreme, and trust me, it was, wait until you see this next one where this cop takes tyranny to never-before-seen heights.
She's driving the other way, and she was literally, her passenger side wheel was completely off the road, like in the grass.
During March 2024, a Florida cop was doing his regular patrols when he noticed a car take a turn without the turn signal.
Why are you getting out of the car? Why are you getting out of the car? Step back. Step back. Step back. I did not tell you to get out of the car.
You're gonna tase
Walk
me?
to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me, why don't you?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me.
To the back. To the back of your car.
Scott!
Turn around. That's what you're good for. Turn.
I don't feel safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna call 911.
Turn around.
I've never seen a bigger wuss than this cop. because you won't believe how he overreacted to a woman simply reaching into her bag to grab her phone.
Do not reach into your bag. I will tase you if you reach into your bag. Turn around.
Okay, you see this, right?
Turn around.
I will drop my bag for you. Are you a newbie? How long you been on the force, dude? You're
Turn
watching
around.
the whole thing, right? That's my neighbor.
Turn around.
God!
Turn around. Place your hands behind your head.
For what?
Place your hands behind your head. Place your hands behind your bed. Place your hands.
For what?
You're driving off the side of the roadway. You didn't use your turn signal and you're speeding when you passed me.
You're joking, right? You're
Okay.
kidding.
I've ordered you multiple times to turn around and place your hands behind your head. Now turn around and put your hands behind your head.
Can I get my boyfriend?
No.
If you thought the last cop overreacted, this cop takes it to a level you have never seen before with his psycho attitude.
Put your hands behind your head. Are you an adult?
I'm 35 years old.
Okay, you're an adult, then you can do this yourself.
I'm a mother of 3.
Look, ma'am, I don't want to hurt you, but if you don't listen to me, I'm going to have
You're
to.
gonna tase me?
I will have to if you don't listen to me.
Holy sh-
Place your hands behind your head.
You're a little pumped up. Why are you squeezing my hand so hard?
Because you keep
Dude,
not listening to me. Stop.
Okay,
Please.
Do you know who,
Stop.
Do you know who it is?
Okay.
Hello. You're joking. How long you been in the force? What year are we at? You're new.
Okay.
You're so new. I'm 7th generation
Okay.
Floridian. You probably aren't
Please,
even from
please,
here,
please
bro.
stay. Stay.
Like, you're talking to me like a dog. Stay or what?
Okay,
dude?
well, I've
Stay
given
or
you
what?
orders as a normal human and you don't seem to
No,
respond
you're
to that.
not. You're talking to me like I'm an animal, like a dog. Sit, stay. Like, look at your hand pressing on me, bro. You don't
Okay.
have to touch me.
I do.
I'm not a criminal. I don't have drugs on me, dude. I don't have any any.
Okay, stop.
Search
Stop.
my car.
Stop.
No, it's
Stop.
call up-
Stop.
Please call your supervisor.
No.
Why?
I doubt anyone else on the force likes this guy, because it seems like the only way he can get people to cooperate is to threaten them or touch them or both.
Need to.
I think you do.
Do you have anything else on you?
No, I don't. What kind of police state is this, dude? I f***ing hate this, man. You're not. Are you really?
Yeah, you're going
My
to jail.
purse? Going to jail for what?
For
Can
resisting.
I get my purse?
No.
Resisting?
Yes.
I'm going to jail for resisting.
When you don't
Can I
listen
get
to
my
me-
cash out of my purse so I can make bond?
Okay. Sit down.
Holy f***, are you
Sit down.
serious?
Yes, you're going to jail.
For what?
First off, you're drunk and you're driving a car.
I'm not drunk and drive. Let
Okay.
me blow.
Be that as
Can I
it may,
blow?
you're resisting.
Can I blow?
No, not right now.
I know my rights.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
Can I
one
at
of your
least
rights
let
is
my
the right to remain
boyfriend
silent.
know?
I suggest you do that right now.
Can I at
Put your
least
feet
let my
against the car.
boyfriend know to come pick me up?
No, you can call him at the jail.
The sad truth is that this corrupt cop would probably treat a pet dog better than he would treat this mom. Or maybe he would be the type of cop that shoots them.
Darla,
I'm John, okay? I need you to put your feet
Can you
into
look me
the
up
car.
and make sure I'm not a criminal? You can't just take me like this.
I can
have 3
actually.
kids and a job. Like, please.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Can
we
you
have
put
a
your feet
yeah,
into the car,
can we have a
please?
talk?
Yep.
My purse is...
Yep, I'll get it.
Can we have a
Put your
talk?
feet in.
Please don't take me to jail. Are you serious?
Yes, you're going to jail, Darla.
Can you get all the money out of my...
Yep. Keep your feet
I
in there.
need my money out
Okay.
of my...
I need you to put your feet
I gotta
back
make
inside.
bail, bro. Please, can you get my money?
Hello. Hi. Do you know her? Okay.
All of a sudden, someone recognizes her, but you won't believe the absurd way the cop describes the situation to his partner.
Hello, man. Good. How you been? You look good still. You look healthy. Do you guys know this lady? She got some problems. She didn't want to stop her car. She didn't want to stop her car. She just kept driving. She's drunk, and just as soon as I try to pull her over, she speeds up, turns down a street without using a turn signal, pulls down the road, and keeps speeding up down here, almost hits a Keter, and was driving all off the side of the road. And then as soon as she does stop, she jumps out and starts running towards me. So, and then I had to tell her like probably 20 times to turn around with my taser out, and then she told me just to shoot her. And she smells like alcohol. I don't know if she's drunk. All I could find was one buzz ball. But I'm gonna test her for DUI at the jail, but for right now she's going for resisting. I don't think I'm gonna do flee and elude because it was kind of short. It was literally like half a mile, but still lights and sirens, and she didn't slow down.
The cop describes a very unique sequence of events, but it's clear that this power-hungry cop is just looking for excuses to make a baseless arrest.
Yeah, well, when she passed me, so I'm driving towards US 1 on Keter, and she's driving the other way. And she was literally, her passenger side wheel was completely off the road, like in the grass. And I'm just driving, I'm like, So I turn around, I speed up, I get not too close behind her, and she's just still driving off the road, swerves back into it, drives off. I'm like, oh, maybe a DUI. So I turn my camera on, start following for a minute. She starts trying to turn down the side road without her blinker on, so then I put my lights and sirens on, and then she just like sped away. And then stopped here and started screaming for her boyfriend. 35, she said. Okay,
Like,
so
get a ticket, please. I'm a good, outstanding citizen. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a member of this community. Like, I'm trying to do real estate, trying to do better in my life. I'm not drunk. I'll blow for you. Like, I'm good. It just you scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I've been dating this guy that lives here for about 6 months. Yeah, we just got in a fight, and I was coming here to get my stuff.
okay, and his name is Scott.
You can actually.
Luckily for her, she had a saving grace in her ex-boyfriend living nearby. Still, the cop continues acting like an entitled, spoiled brat.
Coming with me to get my stuff. We just got in a big fight and I'm moving out.
Okay, well, your response to all of this was not correct.
Well,
I tried to pull you over way back there when you turned, and then
he
you
just
kind
broke
of.
up with me and I'm coming to get my stuff. And
Yeah,
it's
but
over.
when I have my lights on and then I put the siren on, you speed away from
I
me.
didn't see you.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry, I had the music up and I'm crying. He just broke up with me at the gas station. We went to next to the liquor store. He was like, it's over, and I was coming to get my stuff.
Well, the thing is, your response to everything that just happened, I have to take you to jail. Okay?
Can I at least get my wallet so I can pay to get out of jail?
Yeah, I'm bringing your purse and your hat and
It's
stuff.
my wallet's in my glove box.
In your glove box.
There's a wallet.
Okay.
As reasonable as her excuses are, this irritating cop just wants to get done with this arrest ASAP without listening to anything she has to say.
For right now, you're
Can
definitely.
you at least tell him like to come get me because I don't want to walk from Key West.
I thought you guys just broke up. He's gonna come pick you up.
I'm sure if I'd hope so.
Okay. So you smell like alcohol
I'm
too.
going to be stuck in Key West, and I'm either going to be walking, or I would hope that you would let him know to come pick me up.
Okay, we'll let him know.
Can I have my wallet?
Yeah, I'll go
and my
get
glove box?
Yep, I'll go get it.
Thanks.
Her eyes don't really look bloodshot or water or anything, but when I got close to her, I could smell it. But then just the way she was driving, I mean, I'll try to do him at the jail. If she passes FFCs, then.
The cop admits she doesn't have one of the most obvious signs of being drunk, yet can't seem to convince himself she simply isn't like he says.
Hello.
Hey, is there something we need to...
No, you're all good. Are you Scott? No. No? Okay. No, you could just tell him that his ex-girlfriend's gonna go to jail.
I hope you feel good about yourself.
What?
Go catch real bad guys, not like a mother of 3 trying to better herself. You're unreal. You make me want to buy an island out in the middle of nowhere and get away from everybody.
Darla, are you bipolar by any chance?
No, I backed the blue till y'all made me black and blue, and I don't trust the police. How's that?
Till we made you black.
Keep my mouth shut, and we're just gonna go on about your day, but I hope you feel good about yourself.
Okay.
What's your name?
Deputy Lane. Deputy John Lane. I would give you my badge number, but we don't have badge numbers, so I don't have.
Yeah, I don't care. You sound younger than me, and it's hard to respect. You know, I'm 35.
Well, that's ageist.
I don't know about you, but this petty cop's attitude is painful to endure. He seems to think he's king of the world and everyone else is just beneath him.
Please don't tow my car! Scott!
Here, let me get out so she's not screaming in the back. Hello, is that your girlfriend, Darla?
It is.
Okay, so she's gonna go to jail.
For what?
There's no reason! I've done nothing wrong!
Well, she tried to run from me, and then she got out of her car and started coming towards me.
Babe!
And I gave her a lot of orders to go back to her car and turn around, and she wouldn't do it.
That's illegal.
Okay, I think we're done talking. If you don't understand how that's illegal.
Okay.
Acting very erratic. Said she was
Do you have any other questions?
Now out Pathfinder, Florida tag of 33 from.
I hate this place.
I guess not. You guys did your job, huh?
Yeah, she's gonna go to Key West jail.
What was she getting pulled over for?
For a lot of different things that don't concern you. She's an adult.
I get that, but she is my concern, so you should owe me some answers.
Are you her lawyer?
Are you a lawyer? Dude.
This idiot cop tries to be a smartass at every turn, but he just can't stop making a fool of himself.
I'm not. I'm a
Talk to
police
me.
officer.
Talk to me.
Hey!
I need to know
I don't have
what's
to.
going on.
She's an adult.
I get
You
that.
see what she's doing right now, right? This is why she's going to jail.
That's not illegal behavior.
Hey!
It is illegal.
That's not knocking on the door is not illegal.
Can you turn the air on? It's hot as
If I tell you with this badge and these lights on, if I tell
Actually,
you
I
to
have to-
back away
there has
from
to
me
be- there has to be
and
a
you
com-
don't do it,
Crime committed.
Babe!
There has to be a crime committed
Fuck!
for you to arrest somebody, right?
It's hot as
okay.
On what suspect? What crime did she commit for you to arrest
Again,
her?
she's an adult. I don't need to explain
You
this to you.
do. You do. You do.
By what?
As an employee to me,
Babe!
you need to.
An employee to you.
I pay taxes, right?
That's a good. Okay,
so
Scott, we're done talking.
No, we're
unless
not.
you want to
No,
go
no.
in the back of my car as well.
For what crime?
Either this idiot officer forgot he arrested her for resisting, or he knows it's so unbelievable that he doesn't even bother to mention it.
Oh, are you threatened?
Yeah.
In my business attire, are you threatened with?
I don't know you, but I'm about to turn around.
There you go. Toughest. I see your hands shaking there. You do this often?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. Cool. What crimes, dude? What crimes? Did you tell her what crimes she's being arrested for?
I did.
Babe, did she tell you?
Okay.
Turn on the AC. It's hot.
Not only is this cop making a huge deal out of no crime at all, he didn't even have the decency to not let her burn alive in the car this whole time.
Back up. Back up.
Litter.
Stop.
Litter.
Stop.
Really?
Back up.
Now I'm getting.
Back up.
Really?
Babe, don't get arrested.
You want to take him too?
What crime is this one?
We keep telling you to stay back from
I just
us.
asked for her personal protection.
You're throwing stuff on the ground. You smell like alcohol. You're obviously drunk.
I'm allowed to be. Am I driving? Am I committing a crime?
No, but I told you already I don't want you coming up to me because I feel unsafe by you. Okay.
What in my business attire, bro? Dude, I'm in business attire.
Look, Scott, I'll give you one last chance. If you want to walk away,
I just want her keys.
we'll let you. We don't have to give you that.
She will say that.
She wants it.
Ask her.
Okay, we will ask her. You don't walk up like that, acting crazy, littering, literally. I gave you that. That's littering. If you want to be technical, that's littering.
Cops like this always boggle my mind, because you need to be a special type of person to be so incompetent at your job.
I'll watch
You snatched it out of his hand.
I'll watch the body cam.
I watched you do it. You snatched it out of his
I got
hand,
one
then you
last
throw it
chance.
on the ground.
Can I have her personal possession?
We really don't need to take both of you to jail just because you're upset.
No.
I need you to calm down.
Wasting my time.
Are you going to calm down?
Quit wasting my time.
Are you going to calm down, Scott?
Calm.
Oh man, I'm going to court with this one.
Personal possessions.
She wants them. I will ask her. This is a traffic stop, though, okay? Okay, let me talk for a second, okay? I conducted a traffic stop on her, okay? You have nothing to do with the traffic stop.
Okay.
If you show up on a traffic stop that I'm legally and lawfully conducting and I tell you to walk away because you're interfering with my traffic stop, that is obstruction still.
Okay.
We're still...
He seems so sure everything is perfectly within the law's boundaries, but he will have to realize his mistakes sooner than later.
You come back over to us in an aggressive manner, making a fist. You grab the card out of his hand and throw it on the ground, then turn towards me and put your arm inside of my car, Scott.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Sure.
We can take you to jail too. We can make this as inconvenient for both of you.
Absolutely.
I don't want to do that.
I gotta pee, bro.
A random guy outside of your house, you know? So I don't need to take you to jail for that.
Okay.
But if you start obstructing my investigation, I have to take you to jail.
How come he could go but I couldn't?
Do you want him to take your stuff?
Please let me go. You're not gonna let me go?
Do you want him to take your stuff?
My money to come bail me out. Can I ask him if he'll come
Do you want
bail
him to
me
take
out?
your hat, your purse, your wallet?
Just my wallet with my money in it. If he can bail me out. Scott, will you bail me out? If he gives you my wallet, will you bail me out?
Hold on.
Being a good cop might not be on this officer's list of expertise, but making people uncomfortable is probably at the very top of the list.
Okay.
Why not? You got a right to talk.
Yeah, but not to each other.
Why not?
Because you have nothing to do with it.
the crime.
Baby, bail me out.
I will, babe.
Here,
We gotta
she
figure
wants
it
you to
out.
take her wallet with her money. No.
I gotta
Stop.
Babe, get my wallet.
Are you shitting me? That's her
Stop.
personal.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop grabbing out of my car.
Okay.
Back up. Go away now. This is your last fucking chance, dude.
right.
You're gonna grab my... Back up. Back up.
I am on.
Back up.
Oh, you're gonna get
Back
physical
up.
with me?
Yeah, I'm telling you to
I
back
have my
up.
hands behind
You're
my
running
back.
over to me,
I'm
walking
not.
up behind me, grabbing stuff
Are
out of
you
my
guys
car.
scared of me?
Stop.
Goodbye.
If you get closer to me
Goodbye.
again,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Dude, what the f, man?
It is a sad reality that we live in a world where police can act worse than genuine gangsters and you can do practically nothing about it.
I'm already in handcuffs. We're in jail, bud. This is too tight. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're DUI or not.
Take my breath or my blood.
That's not how it works.
Can you undo this?
No, not right now.
A little bit. Can you loosen it up and I'll cooperate with you because it's too tight.
I checked your handcuffs when I put them on.
This one is way too tight.
If I take the handcuffs off, are you gonna do anything
Of
dumb?
course, I swear to God, bro. I'm already in jail. What am I gonna do? I promise. Bro, look at that. Is that right?
Hold on. Now I gotta put you back in these
Back
because
in
I
cuffs.
just told you, are you gonna do anything stupid? And you just started pulling away from me. That's why I had you in handcuffs. handcuffs and I wouldn't loosen them at first because you were just gonna do what you just did.
Come on.
Okay, fantastic. Sit down. Sit right here. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is have you look at the tip of my finger right there. You see it? I'm just gonna have you follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and do not move your head.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So just your eyes, don't move your head.
Yeah, done.
Just a minute. Okay, I don't think you're over the legal limit either. I'm gonna turn you over to them. I'm not gonna charge you with DUI. Okay?
Next, what started as a simple celebration spiraled into chaos when a veteran with PTSD showed up with a gun.
You understand that, right? As a police officer, you understand that, right?
I called you guys.
Officers often forget their place and begin illegal shenanigans, putting their duties to the side. However, for such situations, there are always cops of a higher rank to put them in their place. Just like this last cop who thought her position as police chief would acquit her of all wrongdoing.
Get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something, you need to go. Hold on, we just arrested somebody here.
On July 6th, the weekend of the 4th of July, a family was celebrating using fireworks late at night when this military veteran, Eater, decided to do the most irresponsible thing ever regarding a matter that could have been handled with a simple conversation.
So what seems to be going on, man? Everybody around here is fireworks. The guy right here,
Right back there, right
he came over here raising hell cussing. He's a military vet. He hates fireworks. It brings back old memories.
Okay.
He's got an AR on him.
He pointed at us.
And he scrunched down and aimed it at us, and we all took off running.
Okay, so he was. Did he come up to the?
He came all the way up to the fence
and started cussing at us, telling us. And then he pointed the AR.
Yes.
Yeah, pointed out on us. So me and him, we took off.
Him like crazy while we were doing the fireworks. He
got the flashlight on it.
Out at his property.
Yeah, he was sitting. You look at that tree back there towards the building. He was standing about over there shooting the AR towards that field.
I've got all my neighbors out.
This wasn't the right way to disrupt the celebration. Eater could have handled this peacefully, but he chose otherwise.
Every year, all the neighbors watch.
Y'all's neighbors.
I got you.
And then dang, this freaking radio's in my ear. And then it's crazy that someone start problems on 4th of July. I mean, it is. I mean, but with the military vet,
But at the same time, you're over there shooting guns that are 10 times louder than our fireworks.
Exactly. I mean,
he got the silence on it because it was
really quiet. It wasn't really loud at all. While you guys, and he definitely has a flashlight because I seen him pointing it towards the back. Then
I seen him down when the firework went up, and he was down like that, and I had to get all the kids inside. This is a birthday party too.
The situation could have been approached a lot more civilly. Like, hey guys, look, I am a veteran.
Right. Exactly.
It is kind of messing with my PTSD. Can you guys either tone it down, or is there something you guys can do? I understand it.
Exactly.
I mean, a little more silly instead of pointing a gun at somebody with kids in the household.
The officer's stance is spot on. Putting kids and a vulnerable family in danger over such a trivial matter is inexcusable.
You're Mr. Redder?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you work for who?
Miami Township.
Miami Township.
Can I get a trouble screen respond?
No, so I called Dakota. Okay,
Who's Dakota?
Dakota Cops.
Okay.
Yep. Cop. Yep. So I called him, like, hey, they're blowing this, it's all coming over in the field. I've just been watching lately, like, where the fields have been catching on fire because of fireworks, whatever. So I went over and asked him.
Howdy. You want to tell him, Sword? I'll fill him in.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go ahead with me, man. So what's going on?
So I was just like, hey, you're shooting a bunch of fireworks over in the field. Let's back it down a little bit. And they're like, well, screw you.
He's just started telling his story, and both accounts are already conflicting. Something sinister is definitely going on, and this man is clearly lying.
Yeah. Like, okay, well, when you're shooting in a ditch pointed this way, they're going to go this way.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, who cares? Screw you. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll call the cops. They're like, call the cops.
Okay.
And I walked away. That was it.
Okay, they're claiming, from our understanding, they're claiming that you had the rifle, came over there in an aggressive manner, hey, you guys need to knock the fireworks, I have PTSD, I'm a veteran, etc., etc. And then they said they were claiming that you took the firearm from your back and then kneel down in the ground, kneel down and then pointed the firearm in their direction.
That never happened.
And they're claiming that you pointed the firearm in their direction.
Nope, never happened, never even came around.
While he denies it, here's the twist. Multiple witnesses are ready to testify that he brandished his rifle. He's only one man. It's obvious who's lying and who isn't.
Okay.
It was an AR with an empty chamber.
Okay.
I just threw it on my back because I couldn't really throw a pistol on my shorts.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
And is your firearm... But you, like I said, you did have a firearm on you. I mean, it was...
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it was a tight sling to the back. It wasn't even like a patrol sling. It was a sling on my... It was actually on my back.
Okay.
It wasn't like up here. It was on the back sling.
All right, yeah, like I said, they're claiming that, you know, they have 3-4 witnesses saying that you took the gun off your back and then you pointed the gun in their direction.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so how long have they been firing them off?
Probably a couple hours.
A couple hours? Okay. At what time?
Yeah, because actually when I was talking to Dakota, like he could hear them.
Hours for tolerance for fireworks and he suddenly snaps? Seems like Eater enjoys stirring up trouble without reason.
I was like, hey, look, I don't care if you shoot them off, do whatever, but can you shoot them that way? Because, I mean, this way, the fields get dry, they catch on fire. I mean, I've seen that recently.
What time did you go over there? How long ago?
About a half hour.
Half hour ago?
Yes, sir. So, like I said, that was all I asked them was they had them out all front on the road. I'm like, hey, can you point them that way? They're like, no, the wing guides decide where they go, not us. I'm like, well, if you point them this way, the wing guides are going to let them go this way.
Okay.
So
why did you decide to take your firearm over there?
Well, I always take a gun somewhere. I mean, I just didn't have. I'm wearing.
He's repeating his version of the story again, but the pieces just don't fit together.
They're short. I didn't have anything to put it, so it was a tight sling on the back. It wasn't a tactical sling out front. It was like on my back.
Okay. But why did you feel the need to take a firearm over there?
Various whatever.
Okay.
So I just wasn't going to go over and talk to them unarmed.
Have you ever had contact with them before?
No, sir. Not at all.
Never before, ever?
No, sir. Not at all.
Okay. But you still felt the need to take a firearm
slung on my back.
Right.
Not even chambered.
Right. Okay. That's fine and dandy. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Couple, probably 4 or 5.
Because I can smell it on you.
Well, I know it's a holiday.
Right, which is perfectly fine.
And I don't have a firearm on.
As a police officer, you understand it's called weapons under intox.
Weapons while.
Yeah, weapons while intoxicated. Yes.
He looks intoxicated, and he sure does act like he is too.
I just wanted to sleep, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, I just wanted to go to bed.
Okay, but you understand that you're kind of putting us in a position. I don't want to do this to a fellow law enforcement officer. You're tying our hands. You understand that, right? As a police officer, you understand that, right?
I called you guys.
I understand you did. Actually, no, they are the ones that called, is it not?
They were the ones that called?
Yeah.
I called Dakota.
Okay.
I understand. I don't understand your phone number. I apologize.
Okay, but what I'm getting at is, you know, as a police officer, you know full well you cannot be intoxicated while having
not intoxicated.
So he can't remember who made the call, yet insists he wasn't intoxicated. If that's true, something far stronger than alcohol must be at play.
I give you that. But I also have Stand the Ground, Stand Your Castle Doctrine, whatever.
The roadway is not Stand Your Castle, Stand Your Ground. That's public property.
I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
So I'm just sorry. I've lost some friends, man. I've lost friends.
I understand. I was in the military too. I get that.
I've lost friends, and it's hard. It's just, you know, the more it goes on, the more you hear the bang, bang, bang. It's like you watch your friends go.
Okay, but you understand just as well as I do that you can't do what you did.
But I didn't.
Right?
I didn't go over there and threaten anybody. I didn't. I was slung on my back.
Well, I'm getting conflicting stories then.
He's pulling the military veteran card, but that excuse won't fly in this situation. There's no escaping the law.
Put yourself in our shoes.
I get it. And like I said, I get it. But like I said, it is conflicting stories. Do they have videos of me doing any of this?
You even admitted to me that you walked over there while you've been
on my back.
Just let me speak. While you've been drinking with a rifle on your back, going over there towards their property, confronting them.
We're okay.
But I don't know who those people even were. Like, I've only ever seen adult people there. These were like younger kids. Whatever.
No, they weren't younger kids.
I'm sorry. The ones I saw that looked to be younger kids.
All right.
I mean, like 16, 18. I'm sorry.
Now he's altering his story, making his credibility even shakier.
Yeah. As I was walking away, like it still was slung on my back, and like they touched off something like close to the ground. And I just kind of looked around, and they're all like, "Oh!" And like it was still slung on my back. I mean, I didn't do anything.
What you gotta understand, you gotta understand from their standpoint, they're out there with fireworks, man. You know, you've got a rifle on your back, and then you make a quick turnaround with a rifle.
But it's still on my back. It's not up here.
But think about it, though. I mean, you know, if you're walking that way, if I see you in my yard, or if I see you in the yard, I can't see out.
I'm not in the street. I'm not in the yard. I'm in the street.
Okay, so you're in the street, though, but I can't see you, though. That's the thing. I can't see further anything out there. They don't have a flashlight or anything.
His chamber's working.
Is he trying to get special treatment? This corrupt cop seems to know no limits.
Chambers?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Chambers is?
No, sir.
No, he's no longer with me.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand, man. Like, because I can see it from their standpoint, you know, but
you can't see it from.
Unfortunately, no, I can't.
Okay.
Because, you know, they're shooting off fireworks, and I get it.
And it's going on for hours and hours and hours.
It is the 4th of July weekend.
But it's coming over into my field.
Okay.
That I own. My field.
And like, you know, and again, I understand everything about that, but I'm having a hard time understanding what was the reason for the rifle.
It was just, I don't know that.
How someone with severe PTSD managed to pass as fit for duty is baffling. It highlights the glaring flaws in the system.
And I can clearly, I mean, I don't know if you can. I can clearly hear kids over there, man.
Right. I don't know anybody.
No, and I get that.
It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
I wasn't going over in patrol speed, like, you know, going up. It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
Nothing, not around the chamber.
Yeah.
Strapped on my back.
And like Officer Meyer said, man, we're getting two conflicting stories. They're saying you pointed it at them, and they're saying that you went over there you went over there in an aggressive manner.
Well,
and here you are stating that you went over there asking politely to, do whatever.
I pointed out to them. I'm like, hey, look, see your fireworks? All your fireworks here are all pointing over my field.
Okay.
They're like, well, the wind guys decide where it goes. I'm like, well, the wind guys don't decide where it goes. If you have them pointed in a certain direction, they go that direction.
Yeah.
I was like, you have all that field behind you, pointed that way. That was it. I mean, like I said, there was no aggression. There was no.
Peter is now facing 16 counts of aggravated menacing and 1 count of handling a weapon while intoxicated. This was not the first, but the second time that year that Eater was placed on paid administrative leave. He clearly had severe issues, but that doesn't justify what he did, and he'll pay severely for it. However, while this cop committed his horrible actions while off duty, this next officer did it all while wearing a badge in broad daylight.
Get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something, you need to go.
Hold on, we just arrested somebody in here.
On July 14th of 2022, Florida Police Chief Melanie Bevan led a police search to arrest a man by the name of Andre. However, her horrific actions towards Andre's helpful neighbors will leave you in shock.
Decide whether this guy is an absconder or not.
Okay.
A couple people sitting up here when we got here, they said he was in the back.
Okay.
So he's got a girlfriend back there, Destiny.
Okay.
And the girl that was out here said that he's out here. He's in the back. They're always together. She said.
Not a VFO, but he has a history of resisting arrest. She says there's only one way in, one way out.
Oh, so he's inside in the back?
She says that, and I wanted you here.
Detached.
Just in case.
I got you.
Now he does have a history of prison and stuff. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna take it seriously.
Of course.
Regardless, So.
The officers prepare to enter the house to look for Andre. Surely they won't start poking around where they don't belong, right? Maybe this time these officers will uphold the law instead of trying to break it.
Oh, no. I don't think Andre's here.
Okay. Well, Is he? Do you stay here as well?
I stay in this part. There's two separate houses.
Oh, okay. So you got like walls and everything in between.
No, it's completely separate. Like that's an efficiency of practice.
Does the gate open over here?
It did, dude. But I guess there's a lock now. I don't know. When they put that up a couple days ago, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
You own this house? No, we stay in this part. All right. Can we go? Can we access through the house through there?
He's saying there's two different.
There's two different places.
Yeah, I know.
Is it attached to this, or is it?
There's a one back there, and it's a
No,
fourth
this is the
up here.
one building, and he's in that one building.
He's in the other building.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Gotcha.
Or if you want to catch him.
The woman is cooperative and accommodating to the police, but this was her biggest mistake ever.
Like, I know if he's trying to get out, I don't know, I just got here. If he figures out you're here, he's gonna go that way.
Okay.
He's gonna go. There's like fence. He's gonna.
That's what I'm asking to do. Because I know I already.
This way though.
Okay, so he can't circle around and come back through here.
He can.
You can?
Is there only
I'm telling you right now, you need an officer.
There's a front and a back door? Let me see where the other officer is then. 132. Who was the backup en route?
I don't know how you get that.
So for 112, are you close? It's gated the whole way. We'd have to circle the block, I guess. We're going to go, the subject's going to be in the back. We're going to walk around to the rear, just in case he runs out the back. If you could come to the front. You're going to go front, and I'll go around back?
The payback this woman will receive for her helpfulness will show you exactly why these so-called public servants are so hated by the same public that they claim to serve.
Does this go through? Does this go through? Okay, can I come around there? Okay. Now I'm looking for a way to check the back of this residence back here. Okay.
Did they go through here?
You come in.
Did they go through here though?
The cops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go through here?
You guys can come in.
Hi, you can come back around that truck.
Hi. Right back there.
Hey, Chief, how are you?
This might just be the woman's worst decision yet. By letting the officers into her home, her act of goodwill seems likely to blow up in her face. Never trust a cop.
Fixed renters in here, I think.
Yeah, you got a couple different family units going on.
Hey, come out! It's the police department.
He's yelling.
Andre, let's go. Time's up.
These officers seem to be busy doing their job, but you'll soon realize these cops are interested in other shenanigans just the same.
They're talking. They're in there. It sounds like two people.
Ma'am, can you open the door, please? Thank you.
The facade they put up while doing their job disgusts me. They think this could make up for all their wrongdoings.
Hey, we're looking for Andre.
God damn, what y'all banging on my door like?
Well, we're trying to find Andre.
Is Andre Wimberly here?
All right. Is he in the back or?
No.
I heard a guy talking.
That's her sister's boyfriend.
Okay.
Can we mind if I look?
Come in and check for Andre?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be in the
What time is it?
I gotta go. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Yeah, just right out here. You can stand.
I'm not on here. I know.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you.
I don't know you.
You got nothing else on your right, bud? Okay, mind if I just pat you down real quick? No weapons or anything like that, right? Okay. You got an ID on you?
Yes.
No? Okay. What's your name, man?
No, this is my sister.
This brutal search by the police is just a taste of what is to come.
Verified this residence. I have access to this house.
Y'all came in here and y'all being disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful. You're blocking our way right now.
I'm not blocking your way. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I can have one.
All right.
Come to get the
Escalated. 1440.
Personal openings.
What is it, like a pantry?
Pantry.
Gotcha.
Who's that?
There he is.
Hey, Andre. Come on out.
Hey, child, let me talk to him.
Come on. Hold on 1 minute.
Let me talk to him, man.
Oh my God.
No, don't touch me, bro. Leave me alone.
Listen.
You didn't even report to me.
I want you to calm down, okay?
Well, at least these cops have handled this situation well. I didn't even expect that much from them at this point.
Relax, baby, relax, baby.
Put your shoes on first, okay?
Relax, Destiny, relax.
Put your shoes on, Andre.
Relax, babe, come on. Relax, baby, relax.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't care. You don't act like that. Come here. Yeah. Stop.
No!
Well, you're just making yourself
Boyfriend! For 10 years!
You're praying, okay?
Relax, baby. Listen, hold on.
The officers apprehend Andre and escort him to their vehicles, ready to transport him back to the station. But just now, they'll decide to take a little break for extracurricular activities.
We need to give him my number.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do something first. Breathe.
You can't do nothing about him going to jail. Just calm down.
Left my cell phone in the car. What time
Write
is
any
it?
information down you want them to have. Yeah.
That way y'all can get in contact with each other when he in there. All right. Here, I got the pen. Destiny. It's Destiny. Stephanie.
Destiny.
Write your number down.
Okay.
Is that your cell phone number?
If she calms down, if she calms down, we can talk about that, okay?
Babe, calm down. Listen, calm down. They'll let you give me a hug. Just calm down.
Is this the number you want me to have?
Calm down.
Yes?
Yeah.
Calm down. Hey. Calm down.
There's a lot of weed in here now. That's what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm not gonna smell it anymore.
Yeah, no, you never know in these days anymore.
Right?
Once the officers wrapped up their work, you'd expect the nonsense to end there. But if that's what you thought, you'd be sorely mistaken.
All right, guys, you done in here? All right, guys, get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something, you need to go.
Hold on. We just arrested somebody in here, so we don't have to go quite yet. We don't have to go quite yet.
Okay.
Just stand by.
Okay. I mean, I get it that you gotta come in here and do your thing, but like, you don't need to be searching for shit.
We're not searching going through anything.
Well, then I guess I can do what I want to do too, right? And that's picking up shit.
Subject
Okay.
to information, driver's license not valid, showing local alarm not.
They are slobs, though.
Yes, they are.
And Cassie has a marijuana card, so it doesn't matter if you find weed.
1453.
We're not searching, said the officer as she continued to search the house. Does she think lying to people's faces will get her anywhere?
Yeah, violation here. should have never let him out of jail.
No.
Until he dealt with the violation.
No, probationary state. So why don't they wear badges? They have. I mean, he's got this one probably. Yeah, usually they have them out. So they have probable cause already. But that means they're not allowed to search it. If you see something, they'll take it. Right. Well, that's what I said. I told them. I said we can't search, but always make sure you look around and see what we're. Because she got all upset. I said always make sure you look. Search incident to arrest, but it's not a search.
We're all taught that we as citizens have basic human rights, unless a cop has anything to say about it, right?
Guys, so what does that mean you're going to abscond him? And he goes...
It's when they...
yeah, he said you're going to show him as an escapee. And I said, oh, and that's a felony warrant. And he goes, yeah. I said, okay, well, that's my language. Yeah, that makes sense. So he said, if you want to just have that, he said 8 to 5 if we run across anybody on probation that we need help with because of an issue, but they only work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. And the next time the other guy comes out, he's going to work out.
Gotcha.
Have you seen this? This is their one.
What's the last?
Arrogance runs deep with these goons. Don't just take my word for it. See it unfold for yourself.
Everyone's got something to f***ing say. Mind your own goddamn business. You have to be a American.
Stay back. Stay back.
Stay back.
Get your goddamn head off my truck.
It's truly satisfying when justice catches up with those who think they're above the law. Just like this first cop who thought he could bend the law to his will. But wait until you see how karma caught up with him. It's a twist you won't believe.
Everyone's got something to f***ing say. Mind your own goddamn business.
But this doesn't even come close to the final case. That one is guaranteed to leave you completely stunned.
Stay back.
Stay back.
Stay back. Get your goddamn head off my truck.
Trust me, you won't want to miss the jaw-dropping moment that's coming up next.
Hey, can I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
50.
Signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Do
All right.
yourself a favor. Oh, give me the toe.
No, I have a...
Yeah.
I have a marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right. Stop, man.
You want to f***ing run your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right. Stop.
Come on.
On May 18th, 2020 in New Haven, Connecticut, Trooper Matthew Spina initiated a traffic stop along I-95. What unfolded during and after that stop will truly leave you shocked.
Right now, you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. All right. Since you have very hostile attitude.
No, I really don't.
See, the blue car
Yeah, which one?
was tailing me.
Yeah.
While I was pacing a tractor trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the governor's office has gotten multiple complaints on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing our thing.
Okay.
He decides to pass me and f me off.
All right, Spina, I'm sorry.
All right?
How can someone entrusted to serve and protect the public behave in such an aggressive and hostile manner?
So who the f do you think you are? Worried about what I'm doing?
Okay. You're right.
I know I'm right, goddamn. Now.
This officer resorts to a different kind of intimidation tactic, taking things to a whole new level.
Everyone's got something to f***ing say. Mind your own goddamn business. You're f***ing speeding. How about I start with that?
Listen, I'm sorry.
No shit. I was following that kid for a reason. And if you hadn't done that f***ing stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no, you just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be a f***ing American.
Whoa, seriously? Racism?
Sit in the original dispensary container. No. Then you're f***ed. How's that sound? No shit. Mind your own f***ing business next time.
You just taught me a lesson.
Yeah, it's called shut the f*** up. I was driving along, I was gonna head to a simple citation that I give, but no. You gotta be...
Looks like this officer could use a serious refresher on how to communicate with basic human decency.
Just couldn't f***ing shut your mouth. Where you going anyway? Where do you work? Where?
It's called American Pulp.
What's that?
It's
paper?
Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottles and stuff that the shit comes in, like the trays. I promise you, I only have weed in the car. Honest to goodness. And it's all right here in my glove box right here.
You ever heard of what a heat seeker is? No. A heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Sit the down. Did I tell you to move?
This officer is in desperate need of a major attitude adjustment.
This ought to tell you why our department, instead of having 1,300, has 850 right now. There's a clue to the public. What a bunch of assholes you are.
It's clear that the victim hasn't done anything wrong and is being detained for no reason at all.
Is it in the original dispensary container? No Turn around. Everything across the neck. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? Look at me. Do I look like I'm happy with you right now? Shut your mouth, mind your own business, and be on your way. Don't you ever with me again.
These are the officers, and this is how they treat the very people they've sworn to protect. This officer's complete disregard for rules, laws, and basic decency is nothing short of sickening. But hold on, because the next cop we're about to discuss wasted no time in committing one of the most vicious acts you'll ever hear about.
Stay back. Stay back.
Stay back. Get down. Get your goddamn head off my motherfucker.
On July 13, 2017 in Aurora, Colorado, officers from the Aurora Police Department entered Vanessa Peoples' home after a welfare check was requested. What happened next will leave you absolutely stunned in silence.
So I don't want to anger you more. I hear that you're always on them. But I also want to let you know that when we came here, I understand that you were cleaning and I understand you have a lot going on.
No, you don't.
Okay, I don't understand. I hear what you're saying.
Watch out. Hey, behind you.
Stay back, stay back,
No,
stay back.
no,
Stay back.
no,
Stay
no,
back.
because that's my mom.
Stay
no,
back.
I stay
Yeah,
back.
you do.
Stay back.
Stay back. Get down.
Get your goddamn head off my motherfucker. Get your head off.
Get down.
You breaking my arm!
No, we're not.
Oh, yes, you are!
Quiet.
Get off of me! Get out!
Quiet.
Remember, this was supposed to be a wellness check. This is exactly why police shouldn't be the ones handling wellness checks. Instead of offering help, these cops only sought to escalate the situation and assert control.
I got that one down.
Hey, listen. If you don't stop.
I'm not doing nothing!
There you are.
No, I'm not! No! No! Let me go! Let me go! You're breaking my arm!
Calm down, okay? It's over with. Calm down. Don't bully the police around. Okay? So calm down. Calm down.
No!
Hey, listen. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Go outside. Go outside, please.
This is the very institution that's supposed to protect us and uphold the law.
Mom!
What do you need?
Mom! I didn't do nothing!
Yelling is not going to solve your problem.
Mom! I didn't do anything! I was just trying to get to my mom!
One of 3 enterprises.
Mommy! Help me!
Can you try to find his camera?
Mom!
Over here.
One of 3 we are.
There.
Get off of me! Mom! Mom!
We're bobbling her. Hold on. No, we got it. We got it.
Mommy! Mom! Mommy! I can't! They're taking it to jail! Get out of here!
This is absolutely ridiculous. How dare they treat a human being like this, as if she's some sort of animal? It's completely inhumane. I believe police officers should experience the same treatment they inflict on the people they put in handcuffs. Only then can they truly understand the impact of their actions.
Get off of me!
You did something where officers couldn't,
No, I didn't!
Yeah.
I just walked up
Just
on
relax.
it! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Give us a second.
Mom!
Okay.
All right.
I can't!
Now
I
relax.
can't breathe!
All you gotta do is relax down.
Do you need medical attention?
Yeah, Frank.
Where are you?
Somebody get his car door open.
No, you don't. Let me go.
Go on outside.
Help!
Relax. I got it.
Please let me go.
What's your name? I don't know.
I didn't do anything.
No idea.
Yeah, you don't listen.
Dragging her roughly to the police vehicle only made the situation more disturbing to watch. At the end of the day, this girl wasn't a criminal, just someone caught on the wrong side of a bad day.
You got this damn thing too tight on me. Let me go.
Let me go see if I can find my camera.
Somebody picked it up. I think Wilcox has it.
Okay. Lucy.
It's too tight.
Have her sit on her side. And this is kind of, yeah, let's,
this?
that's the hobble. We gotta get that loosened.
Yeah.
Let's,
Give it a second here.
hang on, we're gonna loosen that.
So we're using
This is way tight.
Yeah,
Which one?
This, there's.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we need to loosen the waist chain.
Could have made it more comfortable if she wasn't going such a fit. Well, that one, that's the only one you need to loosen.
No.
This one right
Okay.
here.
Let's just, you know what?
Let's just let her sit.
Let's hold off because we have rescue's coming right now. So let's just hold on to
Let's
the
just
feet.
undo this one.
Just undo it and just hold the feet and just they're on her side and
What's your name?
just secure the feet.
What's your name?
Vanessa People.
Loosening the dog ties on her was a small gesture of humanity in an otherwise horrifying scene. Yet it only highlighted the shameful failure of the justice system that had allowed such brutality to occur in the first place. These incidents highlight just how crucial it is to hold authorities accountable and demand systemic change to prevent such abuses from happening again. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share your thoughts on this case in the comments below. These officers' actions sparked outrage, but if you thought this was wild, you've got to check out this video here, where a corrupt cop faces the ultimate punishment for his actions.